chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. No. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
He finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin. And he's brought down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Again, Jackson escaping the pressure right. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Why did I throw that? Why did I throw that? I saw the linebacker on him, and I didn't realize he was doubled up. It's really dumb.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Here's Allen. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. This goes out wide for Mixon, and that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Oh my God, he ran that route better than my freaking receiver ran it.
He tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He was on him so freaking like tight that I couldn't even see that he was on him. It looked like it was one person running.
And forcing incompletions.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Jackson now. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. A gain of 3, second down. These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's McLaughlin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. They go play action now. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Good play.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Drive about to get going, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Allen. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, They've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And he fields it cleanly. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McLaughlin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Micah Parsons racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Play action. Now Jackson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is in.
Damn, I saw that matchup.
Charles, you think about this offense, it's
sure
kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
I quick hiked by accident. I quick snapped it into it.
He was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's
just did not read that right at all.
Snags it for the pick, and the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick, and he will bring this back. It's
I'm good for like 27 fucking interceptions a game. Some trash of this game.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
I really could have sworn that play was Tampa 2. It lined up just like it. It was Tampa 2, and that throw was always there in Tampa 2. I don't know if it was Tampa 2 or not, but...
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now, back in my old days, before college, I played a little bit of offense. I used to love to pitch the ball to my backs. How about that pitch right on that play?
Yeah, going right. People run to the right more to the left, don't they, in real life and in video games?
That is true. A lot of offenses constructed to run to the right side of the line of scrimmage. Those big tackles, usually your power blockers.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs. They have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Mixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And that one makes it 14-7. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
For a tight end, he's got good straight-line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
I love when people rush 3 and are able to do all that. That's so fun.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Lamar, I'm spamming the button to throw it away. I know my controller's broken, but throw the fucking ball away, bro. Please, holy shit.
So we've reached halftime here on Christmas
It's really
Day.
not rocket science. I'm fucking spamming down the button to throw it away, and it's not throwing it away.
EA Sports halftime report. Coach, all
I don't know why he's able to blitz 3 and
both
fucking
teams
get
likely to make
pressure
some
on 5
changes in
people
what's been a
blocking,
closely
but
fought
that's fun
battle
too.
to this point. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Taken from about the 12. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Nixon will try the right side. And he's got room. And they worked this well field across the 45. 60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. To throw again on second down. Allen eluding the pressure right. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now it's Mixon running right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by him.
For a Cincinnati score. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8
How is he in this game,
season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kicks away. chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's complete to the fullback for Card.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
On second down now, it's Hines. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
They run with Hines. Dances by at the 20. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On second down, it's Hines. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On third down, it's Hines. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Now it's Hines. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. So potentially a good chance now to answer back from the touchdown a minute ago as they get 15 yards tacked on.
It's going to give them much better starting field position, and they didn't even have to make an extra play to get it.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at 45.
All day, that's alert.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. first down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Allen will try again on second down. Dancing to his left. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's got this down to the 35. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Jackson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Micah Parsons in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are moving closer to a 15-0 record as they extend their lead here. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
They don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing now is Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
From just shy of midfield, Allen, they'll set up the screen here to mix it. And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Rolling to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Allen from the gun on third down. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off down at the 10. There he goes, right side. 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
He didn't even
Maybe
touch
a
him.
frustration penalty there because he's
How the hell was that a roughing the
They've tried their
passer
best to
call?
get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Allen now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. Rolling to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete.
You get when
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it. They'll roll him out right. He's got it. So they convert the two.
You called that in?
Their slim hopes
Did I
alive.
challenge that? Hello? That was not in at all.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
If you say so, Dan. If you say so. That is the
and that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, that's unreal.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
The Ravens on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He finds his man complete. That's Hines. And he will have a Ravens first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Jackson on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. This is Hines. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard